Hi. When we talk about ascension, many people say, well, I already know that. I already know about those things. But question is, do you know and do you do what is required of you? Because most people just know. They think they know things, but that doesn't change anything. What changes things is when you do, when you act on it. So how do you actually eat, for instance? What do you eat? Do you eat intuitively? Do you skip to eat sugars and gluten and dairy and those things that actually have poison in them, that is poisonous for our bodies? This is so important because I've heard this so many times. Well, I already knew that. I know that. But knowing is not where I want to help you to get to. I want you to act on it. Because when you act on it, that's when things start to shift. It's the same thing with energy healing. Like, well, I have received energy healing so many times, but nothing really happens. Okay, so then we need to look at other things. What are you doing in life? How are your thoughts? Are they very negative thoughts? Well, then you probably have that to work on. You need to work on your thoughts to have more positive thoughts. You need to have more faith in that, even though you feel like, oh, that energy healing didn't help me, but I know at some level in my energetic field, that it actually helps me. Perhaps I don't see it with my own eyes. Perhaps I don't feel it in my body, but it's still helping me because we are so much more than our bodies. And I really, really want to help you with this because I know that so many people, including myself at times, that I also get stuck. But what I always do is that I go back to faith. I go back to giving myself rest at those times. And perhaps I cry to release the feelings that I have. And then I move on. And I do what is required of me. And that's how you raise your vibration. That is how you raise your vibration to the frequency of 5D eventually. But we can't just stop and not do anything. And even so, if we have our certain habits, we've learned how to always be in our hearts and to be grateful and things like that. But if you still feel that you're stuck, then you probably need to do something else. You need to add something to it, change something in your life. And usually it's the most scary things that you don't even want to go near. It's on the other side of that you find your freedom, that you find the bliss. Because the fear always comes. But when it comes, you need to be prepared. Okay, So I know that, okay, I have a huge fear. It's like a wall of fear just here. I know what I need to do, but I don't want to do it. And I go back to doing the same thing that I've been doing all over before. And nothing happens. There's no change. When you break through that wall and go out on the other side, what happens then? Things start to shift. And I know this from my own experience because I've totally been there several times in my life. And I've been procrastinating and saying, no, I'm not supposed to do that. I shouldn't do that. I don't want to do that. But I feel like I get back to that. I get back to that feeling of, I probably should. And then I've gone back, and eventually my body screams like, you need to do this. You need to. And then I felt like I've been forced to do it just from my own body. My body forces me to do what I fear. But when I do it, the fear is gone and everything changes. The problems that I've had are now more or less solved. And I feel so much better about myself. So think about this. If you're interested in Ascension, the Ascension, and you want to learn more of how and what you should do in order for you to raise your vibration, feel better about yourself, and start living a wonderful life, I definitely think that you should join my Ascension Masterclass the 5th of December. And it's free, and you can just join, and you will also get to receive some 21-day healing. So with that said, I really hope and wish you all the best. Take care. Bye. Take care. Bye.